Memories. They're more than just mere echoes of the past. They are the threads that weave the tapestry of who we are. Growing up, I spent a lot of time out in my grandma's. She used to babysit me when I was a kid, and, well, that's where I found my first love of video games. Playing the NES, playing the Super Nintendo, hell, even playing the Atari 600. I can remember sitting there watching VHS tapes while she would listen to the radio or cook lunch for me during the summer. There were good memories back then. And now that she and my grandpa are both gone, that's all I really have to remember her by these days, are just the memories. Memories of loss can be painful, but even in sorrow, they remind us of the love we've known. They are proof that what mattered once will always matter. Before my grandma passed away, I was asked if I wanted anything from her house, and if I did, I needed to go fast. So I went with my mom, and I just kind of looked around the house one last time, realizing I don't know if I'll ever be back here. I need to find some things that will help me remind me of her after she's gone. And so, I went to the living room, I grabbed a bunch of VHS tapes and looked at them. Remembering the days I would sit there on a brown beanbag chair, drinking a Mountain Dew, even at such a young age. And just watching cartoons, watching just movies and everything. If I got bored of that, I would go upstairs and I would start playing just random games. Sometimes I'd play the Atari 2600, sometimes I'd play the NES, other times I'd play the Super NES. Unfortunately, video game wise, the only thing I got from my grandma's was the Atari 2600 and all the games. But they still all hold a very, very special place in my heart. And I'm thankful I have these memories with me. Shared memories connect us, creating bonds that withstand the test of time, and they remind us of where we've been and who we've been with. Growing up, my dad was never a gamer. He grew up a farm boy. Didn't really think about anything else except for hard work, being outside and all that. So growing up, my dad and I never really connected over much. I was adopted at a very young age into the family. He didn't really know how to deal with me, if that makes sense. One day, when I was young, my dad was watching TV and saw a commercial for a brand new video game coming out called Halo.
Men, keep your eyes downrange, fingers on your triggers, and we all go home in one piece. Am I right, Marine? Sir, yes, sir. Lock and load your weapons. Let's be ready to move. Good luck, miss.
My dad was kind of interested in it. He was excited for it. So, I was wanting an Xbox because I played an Xbox over at my buddy's house. My dad told me, if you can do your entire multiplication chart without messing anything up, I will buy you an Xbox. We grew up in a very small town. Literally nothing around us. No GameStop or anything, and one day, my dad said, hey, let's go to Des Moines. I said, okay. I asked my dad, are we going to go get an Xbox? He goes, well, do you know your multiplication table? I go, well, I can try. On the way up there, he gave me so many chances when he said he'd only give me one. And I finally got it. We walked into GameStop. Dad said, "We're here to buy an Xbox. Do you have any in store right now?" The guy's like, "Yes, sir, we do. Do you want a game with that too? You need a game for your Xbox." My dad said, "Of course." My dad looked at me. He goes, "I think we should get Halo." I looked back at him and I said, "I don't think Mom will like that very much." And the cashier behind him started laughing. That day we didn't get Halo. Instead we got Lego Star Wars. My dad came home a few days later and he had a copy of Halo with him. My dad and I played through Halo together for the first time. And ever since then, for every single Halo game, we've played them together. Growing up, like I have said, my dad was never really into video games. But in a way, he still helped me with my love for video games. And my dad had a good paying job when I was growing up, and again, was at my buddy's house and told my dad, "Hey, check this out." I said, "My buddy has this brand new thing called a Nintendo GameCube. It's like the Nintendo 64, but better. It uses little discs." And I was like, "Yeah, that's pretty cool, buddy." And my dad, one night, we were in Walmart, and I was staring at the GameCube. My dad walked up, and he was going to buy me an Optimus Prime toy when I was a kid, because I was huge into Transformers. And my dad looked at me and looked at the GameCube. He goes, "I want to ask you a question, bud. Would you rather have Optimus Prime, or would you rather have that GameCube?" I said, "I think I'd rather have the GameCube." I go, "Look, it comes with a free game." My dad laughed. He goes, "All right, let's go find somebody." So we grabbed the GameCube, and we grabbed Metroid Prime for Nintendo GameCube. Brought it home and realized we didn't have a memory card. We needed a memory card, so I had to wait till the next day when my dad came home from work to officially play Metroid Prime. My dad and I both really enjoyed playing Metroid Prime together. It was one of the few games where my dad and I actually bonded over. I remember him being laid off from his job that summer, us sitting out in his garage playing Metroid, and he was there when I beat it for the first time. And at the ending, when Samus took off her helmet, my dad looked at me and goes, "Samus is a girl?" I had no idea at that point in my life either. I didn't even play a Metroid game for Metroid Prime. My dad and I used to play NASCAR Thunder 2003 together as well. GameCube was a huge part of my life, just as my dad is. Memories are gifts. They teach, they heal, they guide. They remind us that every moment is worth cherishing. I know I said before I didn't really have many friends growing up, and that is true. The place I lived was about 20 minutes out of where the rest of my friends lived, so I never really hung out with them that often. But every year for my birthday, we would always hang out at a place called the Otley School. My grandparents used to own it back before they passed. It's no longer there anymore, but we still have those memories of that place. And some of the best memories I have there are the birthday nights where we hung out, ate pizza, played Halo, Smash Bros, stayed up all night, and just had a great time together as friends. They're some of the most important memories in my life, and it's the one time I truly felt happy. One of the few times I've truly felt happy. My friends and I have always had that special bond. They've been there with me through thick and thin. Some of them I graduated high school with and still talk to sometimes this day. Others I don't really talk to at all anymore. But they're all still special to me. And I don't know if any of you guys are watching this, but I just want to say thank you for all the good years that we've had together. These are memories that I will always hold in my heart. And I wish that the Otley School was still around for one last Halo LAN party. Memories are the footprints of our lives, left behind not to hold us back, but to remind us of the journey we've traveled. Treasure them, for they are the essence of what it means to be human. Memories hold a special place in our hearts. And while this video was about my memories, let's talk about why memories are so important for everybody. Because memories define who we are. They connect us to others. They're a time travel for the mind. They teach and they guide us, and they provide comfort and strength. They are a legacy, and they celebrate life's beauty.
I know this video is a lot different than most of the content on my channel. This has been a video idea I've actually had for a very long time. I'm just talking about memories just in general, with my family, with my grandparents, with my friends. But let's not just make this about me. Tell me down below what some of your favorite memories are, whether they're gaming related or not. I really don't care. I want to hear them. And this is a pretty ambitious project of mine. It took a lot of work and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Mainly tears, because I'm a very emotional guy. I will admit that. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Thank you if you made it to the end of this video. Just thank you. This video is probably my favorite project I've done in a very long time. Nostalgia Glass is included. I mean, I know this is technically a Nostalgia Glass movie, but short movie, whatever you want to call it. Thank you everybody for watching. And keep on making memories. Memories are a part of who we are as humans. Make sure you cherish those memories. I know I didn't really have a lot of footage of me or anything, pictures of anything when I was a kid, because I don't have any. I don't really have pictures of me as a kid, but this day and age, you know, we have phones and everything, and my son is going to grow up with pictures of him growing up. And I'm very thankful for that. So, with that in mind, keep making memories, keep living, and just keep being you. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.